BJ Mafia was popping. Big time players make big time plays in big time games, and that's exactly what Josh Allen did for this Jaguars team, helping pitch and lead the way for a 26-0 dominant shutout performance over the Carolina Panthers in Week 17 in front of the home crowd, ending 2023 on the right note. And Josh Allen didn't just help lead the way for the Jaguars in this game. This was a team that desperately needed a win. After 4 consecutive losses in a row, this team was fighting for their playoff lives and hopes. And this was a big time win for the confidence and the morale of this team and this fan base. And Josh Allen came into this season with a vengeance. There were so many naysayers, critics, doubters in his own fan base that did not believe in Josh Allen going into year 5, going into a contract year, a guy who has dealt with a lot of adversity, a lot of turmoil from multiple head coaches, the doubters, the critics, the naysayers, injuries. And Josh Allen has not only proven everybody wrong, he has exceeded everybody's expectations, including myself. And Josh Allen has now cemented himself as the leading candidate for the Defensive Player of the Year award. When we talk about the Defensive Player of the Year award, there are so many talented players in the NFL on the defensive side of the ball, and we know that cornerbacks and edge rushers come at a premium in the NFL. When you have the best of the best and you can wreak havoc, especially in that backfield, that helps everything else out on the back end tremendously. And Josh Allen has been one of the best players in the NFL this season so far, and I'm not talking about that guy up in Buffalo. I'm talking about that guy down there in Jacksonville. And let's take a look at some of his contemporaries that are in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year race, even though there are a lot of other talented guys I'm not going to name on here. Let's start with the guy that I picked before this season to win the Defensive Player of the Year award. Number 11 from heaven, Micah Parsons himself. This season, Micah has recorded 13 sacks. He's got a forced fumble, 102 quarterback pressures, which ranks first in the NFL, and Dallas is on top of the world right now. They're playing some tremendous football. Nick Bosa, 10.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, and 94 quarterback pressures. That ranks second in the NFL. And let's talk about, to me, the best edge rusher in all of football through his proven track record of history, Myles Garrett, a man amongst boys. 14 sacks, 4 forced fumbles, 86 quarterback pressures. That is tied for 5th in the NFL. And those are going to be the only 3 names I'm going to discuss in the race with Josh Allen, because if you look at all the betting odds, those are the guys, those edge rushers that come at a premium and that are in the same race for the Defensive Player of the Year race award. Now let's compare Josh Allen and see where he stacks up against his contemporaries. Josh Allen this season, 61 tackles, 16.5 sacks. That ranks second in the NFL behind Trey Hendrickson and TJ Watt with 17. 88 quarterback pressures, which ranks 4th in the NFL. 16 quarterback hits, tied for 5th. He has the 9th highest pass rush grade according to PFF, and Josh Allen has dominated this season. Might I mention Josh Allen as well has 2 forced fumbles. He also has an interception, and he also has 3 games this season where he recorded 3 sacks. That is dominant football coming off of the edge, and Josh Allen has done that. He did it in Week 1 at Indianapolis. He did it in Week 4 versus the Atlanta Falcons in London, and he did it in Week 17 at home versus the Carolina Panthers. Josh Allen also has 6 games this season where he's recorded more than just 1 sack. He has played tremendous football this season. It goes without being said. And like I addressed earlier, Josh Allen surpassed Calais Campbell as the Jaguars single-season record holder for the most sacks in a season at 16.5. And he is just a half sack back of TJ Watt and Trey Hendrickson of the NFL sack leader this season. He could very well surpass these guys in Week 17 and finish this season in a contract year as the number 1 leader in sacks this season. That is tremendous play from a guy that I don't think any of us Jags fans expected to see this season. We knew he would improve, and we knew how great he was, but to perform like this on the biggest stage where we desperately need him, he's exceeded everybody's expectations. And as much as I would love to give Josh Allen all the credit in the world from all of the adversity he's faced, from all of the hard work that this guy puts in, he's a great vocal leader of this team, this city, this fan base, and he embraces the culture that we have built here in Jacksonville. I would love to give him all the credit in the world, but Trayvon Walker and his emergence in year 2 has tremendously helped out Josh Allen. They are the #1 pass rushing duo in the NFL with 25.5 sacks this season. Let me say that again. Trayvon Walker and Josh Allen are the #1 pass rushing duo in the NFL this season, 25.5 sacks this year. I booked them at 20 going into the year. I said book it. They've exceeded my expectations. Having a guy like Trayvon Walker emerge into year 2 with a sophomore surge is going to tremendously help out Josh Allen on the other side of the defensive line. Trayvon Walker and his ability to dominate the edge, help in the run game, and really just divert some of that attention off of Josh Allen in terms of scheme and in terms of game plan, that lets Josh Allen eat. And in turn, that helps Trayvon Walker eat. These guys dominate the edge. These guys can go through stunt routes and dominate in the B gap. Schematically, what Josh Allen does by staying in his lanes, cutting off the gaps, and doing a great job of being able just to get off the line, overpower his defenders, etc. This is a very sound technique edge, and when you go back and watch the film, he is a craft in his work. He has dominated all season long. Josh Allen has put in the work all season, and it's showing clearly this year why he should win this year's Defensive Player of the Year award. And I don't take anything away from guys that I talked about with Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa, any of these other tremendous players that are on the defensive side of the ball in the NFL. But I think this is the year that Josh Allen lamented himself as one of the premier edge rushers in the game of football. It is very evident. He is here. He has arrived. He's going to be getting an absolute bag this offseason from Josh Allen, Doug Peterson, and this entire Jaguars organization. He's been in his Louis all season long, and Josh Allen deserves a payday. This team and this fan base loves him, and this Jaguars defense is led by Josh Allen, and when they are playing well, it is because Josh Allen is playing well. He's been the catalyst for this team. He's the vocal leader for this team on the defensive side of the ball from my perspective, and Josh Allen absolutely deserves the biggest bag that the Jaguars can give him this offseason. So happy for this guy. And this is exactly why he should be the Defensive Player of the Year. Now, as much as I would love to keep going on further about this, I just wanted to get on here and briefly talk about my perspective about Josh Allen, what I've seen from him and his work ethic. I've met the guy personally. He's a great guy, and I think that Josh Allen is absolutely deserving of this year's Defensive Player of the Year award. Please let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Before you guys head out, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe bell to stay tuned for more Jaguars content that I do here on YouTube. And make sure you guys also go ahead and follow me on my socials, especially on Twitter. I'm very active and I'm on there every single day. The link tree will be in the description down below. I hope you guys all have a happy New Year's. Let's have a great start to 2024. But that's it for this video. Thank you guys again for sticking around throughout the whole video. Brett James, aka BJ. I'm out, y'all. And like always, let's go Jags.